Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
So happy to have you here. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at Minnesota, early on, they've got the third best record. And, of course, San Antonio, back 2.5 games.
Well, right now for the Spurs, what's crazy is we haven't really seen the early season explosion we expected from them, but they're starting to pile up wins nonetheless.
Well, it speaks volumes that they're able to win without being in their A place, in their A game. Once they really start to gel, it's going to be very hard to slow them down.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's Dillingham in at point. And for the Spurs, they've got Harper. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sadiq Bey. Then it's MP, and it's Bryant in at the 3. And recently, MP has let it be known that he's aiming to outdo all of his conference peers this season and secure his spot as an all-star starter.
Always special to be selected for an all-star game. And MP wants to be included in the celebration of the best in the league. You really have to excel to be selected. So I'll be keeping an eye on MP and his quest for all-star status this season.
For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
I found MP before the game to talk about all-star potential of the shooting guards in this game, and he said, I actually love watching this guy shoot, but today I've got 2 goals, slow him down and outshoot him myself. We have got a battle today at the 2-guard spot. Guys, back to you.
Yes, we do. Thanks a lot, Allie. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
San Antonio with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. The drive by MP. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by MP.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls. Just great decision-making from him.
MP against Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Now here's MP. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 5. Over Dillingham. And misses it off the right side of the rim. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Edwards outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. MP with it. Picked up by Reed. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
If the play doesn't open up his shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Here's Dillingham. giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Here's Randall. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
And it's good. Off the back rim and in. MP's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
Bay against Randall. Six on the shot clock. Edwards, no dice on the putback jam. San Antonio leading by 4. Randall with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Shot is good by Edwards. And it's 8 points for Anthony Edwards.
Coming out hot, 4 out of 5. This could be a big game for him.
There's a screen. MP drives in. Oh, he cranks it down right on top of Naz Reid.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Now Edwards. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Dillingham. Wow, the fans are loud in here tonight, Doris. Early season hype is all around us.
This building feels electric right now. Listen, the standings are wide open. Hope is in the air. It's contagious.
Wow. MP. Nasty.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Bell comes in for Bay. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Bryant. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Wiggins comes in for Julius Randle. Strus, he's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Dillingham. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Edwards against MP. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Edwards. Oh, they get a hand on it. From deep, Strus. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Max Strus so comfortable from the corner. The defense better chase him off that spot.
MP looking around. The rebound by the Timberwolves. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Lets it fly. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside Schroeder. Outside Strus. Gobert with a screen on Vassell. And they're on the break. Jacks up a 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 7. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
Now here's Castle. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. MP. Stolen by Strus. It's Edwards on the wing. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Edwards against MP. He takes it in. Pass to Vucevic. The shot misses. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. by Gobert. For three, Randall. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Then it's Max Strus, then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Houston in at the 2. Outside Strus. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Outside Wembanyama. Back to MP. Stolen by Strus. They're running. Here's Houston. Minnesota again missing. Spurs lead by 4. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
For Minnesota, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. And here's Strus outside. He drops it from range. Strus has got 6.
Well, this is Max Strus's job. 3-point opportunity, yes, sir.
Wembanyama screen. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama puts it up and through.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Houston passes to Randall. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
And here's MP from outside. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Sadiq Bey, he's checked in for Garza. And then for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards is checked in for Houston. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Strus. Here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Knocks down the triple. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was tremendous. He had 25 points, and they just couldn't stop him. Every time he let it go, you expected it to go in. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation. Guys?
Thanks as always, Allie. Great report. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Outside Edwards. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anthony Edwards rips it down.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Wembanyama, screen on Edwards. Here's MP. Second shot opportunity, and it's finished off inside by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's gotten 4 this quarter.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. 6-point game. Outside Edwards. From outside the arc. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
I love the way they're spacing the floor this quarter. Their three-point percentage has really gone up.
MP outside. And MP MP throws it down.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
And there's the lob, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
A big group substitution here for MP getting it done for the Spurs. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back to the game after this break.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the San Antonio Spurs.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
What you really like about these young fellas, they compete. They've arrived with no fear. Can't say that about most rookies.
Still a long season ahead, but so far, yeah, they've been very impressive. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Timberwolves trail by 6. And now let's check in with Allie LaForce to see how Rudy Gobert's doing. Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, he didn't have good news. It looks like a broken wrist. He'll be out for the rest of this game, and it sounds like it'll be a considerable amount of time before he's back in playing shape. Over to you.
Okay, thanks for that.
Boy, this is where you need everyone in your support system to be around him and be encouraging, because this is going to be a long road to recovery.
Sadiq Bey out there with Wembanyama. Then it's MP, then there's Harper, and it's Bryant in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Dillingham, still without a bucket. Outside McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. Clock at 6. And here's Randall. Continues to make an impact on offense, putting up 21 a game. MP with it, picked up by Reed. Outside for Wembanyama. Here's Harper. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer, no good. Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards for 3. Counted from distance. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
MP against Edwards. MP, the pass to Bey. Randall with a steal. For the tie. Dillingham, no good. San Antonio leading by 3. MP left side. Pass to Harper. That's tipped. MP up top. From deep, Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Randall finds McDaniels. Back to Randall. Launches a 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
The #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
MP is screen on Edwards. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
I can't say this enough. You have to value each possession. He looks like he's trying to force things. He's better when he plays within himself.
Timberwolves trail by 3. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Without a doubt, Ant-Man is one of the most entertaining players in the league, Doris.
You cannot take your eyes off Anthony Edwards when he's playing in a basketball game. The skill set is electric. But beyond that, he's got a 1,000-watt smile, and he understands this is an entertainment medium.
Now here's McDaniels. No points yet. It's McDaniels on the wing. Over Bryant. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Wembanyama, screen on Edwards to stop the drought. MP going to work down low.
Well, being able to finish through contact, essential for MP. No one going to make it easy on the interior.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Dillingham. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall deciding where to go with it. Takes a 3. And it's MP with a rebound. San Antonio leading by 5. On the wing, Bay. Bryant outside. Here's MP. Tries the spin move. Outside Wembanyama. 3-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Here's Edwards. Ant-Man getting it done inside.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
On the court for Minnesota. Edwards out there with Max Strus. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Baron J in at the 5. MP, the pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Edwards. Strus with it. Now guarded by MP. From the line. Edwards, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, you love to see the intensity from MP. Doesn't let the physical defense impede him in any way.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Edwards, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And I don't know why they're still shooting threes. It's not paying off for them.
Again, the Spurs score.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Timberwolves trail by 20. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Wiggins. Randall outside, looking to win the run. Buries it from 3. Randall's got his first 3 points of the game.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. MP drives in. It's rebounded by Minnesota. On the wing, Strus. Off the mark there with a three.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Bay with a screen on Edwards. MP, the pass to Bay. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to McDaniels. Now Edwards takes the three. That shot off the mark.
How many shots has he missed this quarter? Oh, my goodness! That was nice.
A ridiculous slam.
Look at the lift and the finish.
Yeah, credit the hustle by MP there, guys. Just getting out in transition in front of the pack.
Now here's Edwards from behind the arc. Gets the three to fall. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
MP inside. Reed defending. Pass to Wembanyama. And stolen by Edwards. Beyond the arc. That misses.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Now Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
When you can get to the rim as easy as Wemby can, you might as well add a little extra something to it.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Here's Dillingham. Randall outside. McDaniels passes to Randall. And that basket is good.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
MP with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. MP! Oh, can't hit the jumper. Timberwolves trail by 18. Shoots a three. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Harper. MP. Diving in. Ooh, he leaves no question.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Now Edwards. Takes a three. The three ball is down.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
MP against Edwards. Here's Wembanyama. McDaniels with a steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Spurs.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for MP.
He was their catalyst tonight, the straw that stirs the proverbial drink.
Now here's Randall. Edwards. Oh, he jammed it.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Here's MP. Following the score by Minnesota. Wembanyama screen. Oh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Dillingham. McDaniels misses the three. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Wembanyama. Now MP. Tipped away. He launches. Money from 3. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
We're here with MP after a strong win. What did you see that you liked?
We came out with urgency from the get-go. Communication was there. Guys were moving the ball, moving themselves.
Over to you, B.A.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.